Hi everyone, welcome to my Human Resource Management presentation. Before I start my presentation, let me introduce myself.
My name is Serena Wanaring Jucharias. My matrix number is 07DLS20F1011.
Today, I will discuss about Chapter 7, which is Industrial Relation.
Before we go further about industrial relation, let me explain the meaning of trade union because it plays solid role in our chapter. Trade union is an organization of worker or employee. The objective of trade union are first, regulate relation between worker and employer with the aim of promoting good industrial relation between worker and employer, as well as improving working condition or improving the economy, social and productivity status. Second, addressing and representing worker if industrial dispute arise. Lastly, ensure the continuation of the provision of salary and benefit to its member during strike or boycott. Now let's get to the real deal. What is industrial relation? Industrial relation refers to a relation between the employer and employee. The employer who are represented by management and employee are represented by union. Just now I did explain to you about trade union. There's also a third party involved, the government, which act in the interest of the employee by enacting various legislation. Now, let's look about objective of industrial relation. First is to maintain a sound relation between worker and the management. Next, provide an opportunity to the worker to participate in management and decision-making process. Other than that, industrial relation also helpful to avoid industrial conflict and strike by developing mutuality among the interests of concerned party. Lastly, to ensure that organization follow the regulation which framed by the government. Usually, bad industrial relation increase industrial dispute. What is industrial dispute? Industrial dispute refers to the conflict or disagreement between management and worker regarding employment, pay, or other working condition. There is two solutions to solve industrial dispute. First, direct negotiation. Both parties involved will sit together bargaining and settle them through mutual discussion without involvement of outsider. Second, arbitration. Contrary to the first one, arbitration is where two parties involve third party to make decision for them. What happens when industrial disputes are unsolved? When industrial dispute cannot be solved through negotiation, industrial action will arise. What is industrial action? An industrial action is any action of showing dissatisfaction by employee. I will only explain two methods to solve industrial action. First, strike. It is a very powerful weapon used by trade union and other labor associations to get their demand accepted. It generally involves quitting of work by a group of workers for the purpose of bringing the pressure on their employer so that their demand get accepted. Second, picketing. Picketing does not involve any violence. It is perfectly legal because a worker who are on strike that stand at the entrance to their workplace. It is basically a method of drawing public attention to the fact that there is a dispute between the management and employee. Thank you everyone for spending your precious time listening to my presentation. So goodbye everyone, adios.